Beautiful morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. I used to do an awful lot more consultancy and organisational development and growth for construction companies. And the reality is I have parked it and I now do one contractor a year and under one professional firm a year. So I now help one organisation a year. That is the height of it. The reason for it was taking up too much energy. Also the reason was most guys didn't believe it. They didn't believe in marketing, didn't believe in organisational behaviour, didn't believe in AI adoption, didn't believe the new methodologies worked, didn't believe in changing their mindsets, and actually was walking one day and did a lot of work for a guy, and he moved up from 250 grand up to 500 grand up to 750, and then he got up to $1 million. And he turned to me one day and he said, "This shit doesn't work." And I broke my backside laughing. Oh God, I thought it was the funniest thing ever. He went up fourfold, got into a rigid position and told me this shit didn't work. And he has since peaked. I no longer work with him. Occasionally I work alongside him and he tenders for jobs and gets them. Absolutely hilariously funny guy. The peak had more to do with his identity than the methodology of what I was doing. But the dismissal I just thought was hilarious. So he rang me up there a couple of weeks ago and he said, "We have to start that shit again." And I said, "No, not interested. The only person I'm doing that shit for now is me." And he got really disgruntled. And I thought, wow, therein lies the reality. I am completely and utterly vested in the construction industry not being marketing orientated. I'm completely and utterly invested in people not doing YouTube channels. I'm completely and utterly invested in people not taking in different philosophies from different industries, different mindsets. I'm completely invested in people being static. I'm completely invested and hoping and praying for low adaptation of AI in the construction industry, because that is, when others don't adapt and you do, that gives you an edge. So I actually was thinking I'm actually probably going to shut down the consultancy business, and because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me be expanding horizons and possibilities for others who are not already adapting. And this is, I know that this adds perplexity and like ChatGPT sending mixed messages, but that's what I was actually doing. I was trying to convince people something they didn't believe in, and which I was actually more vested in them not believing than actually believing. So pretty much going to shut down consultancy. I will help one or two existing clients, and that's going to be it. It was fun, but actually it was misaligned. I should have been putting that time and effort into my own organisational development and strategies and different services than helping others to do it who didn't believe it. And as Damien said, this is all a load of bullshit. Jesus, hilarious. A year later he realises he's now static. A year later he realises that he doesn't have the portfolio to move up the ladder and to actually get into the 2-3 million euro jobs, because unfortunately when you hit a peak, that's kind of where you stay, not unless you're able to present that you have the capacity to do more. And essentially contractors don't really sell to architects. Architects buy off other architects. So it's about thresholds and capacities for thresholds. So I was totally misaligned. And I was putting energy into people that didn't believe it and didn't effectively really want it. And if it was working, certainly even had resentment for it. But as Damien said to me, this shit only works during bad times. I said, yeah, but you got to prepare for the bad times. So that's pretty much why I'm ditching consultancy. Thanks, guys. Talk to you.